Hello, and welcome back to Engage Media Suite. In this tutorial, we're going to look at Generate Captions. Generate Captions is a tool that we wrote before we had Video Engine and Media Library. It was originally for making captions for videos you've already edited together and you're ready to post, but you want to make captions that will help them get reach, help them get engagement, help you rank. So that's what it's for. I'm going to click into it here, and now we have Generate Captions. So let's say I have made a reel about all the cute penguins we saw in Antarctica. So what you do, you put in a description of what your video is with as much detail as you can, any notes about what you'd like it to do, and then you select the platform that you're going to be posting on, let's say Facebook in this case. You select the length of the caption that you want. Short is pretty good. Ultra short is one sentence. Short is about a paragraph or two. Medium is about double what short is, and then maximize description space maximizes the amount of length it writes for, and will include some cool stuff like rehooking the user throughout and keep them reading, which will increase the amount of time they're on your video. And then we set our goal for this reel. The options are reach, inspiration, education, engagement, building credibility, and making sales. If you're curious about the goals, you can actually click About Goals here, and it will describe the objective for each of these goals, and it'll tell you suggested posting ratios on each platform for how often you should be doing each goal. So since we are on, I think we said Facebook, we should be doing a lot of credibility posts. Well, maybe let's do credibility then, and generate caption. And then it will start thinking, and you'll be able to see as it thinks through the captions that it's going to generate. And what it'll do is think through it all and then generate 3 options for you that you'll be able to pick from. All right, here's option 1, Antarctica's cutest residents. What it's really like getting up close with penguins in Antarctica. It's absolutely magical. We encountered thousands of curious Gentoo, chinstrap, and Adelaide penguins, waddling, sliding, and swimming right past us in the most pristine wilderness on Earth. These fearless little guys have zero fear of humans and will walk directly up to you. So this builds a lot of credibility because it positions you as someone who's been there, and this is why working with a travel expert matters. It isn't a trip you can just wing it on. The logistics, timing, expedition selection, and landing permits require insider knowledge. Ready to meet the penguins? Let's make it happen. How does that build credibility for you as an advisor? That is very good. Second one, how close can you actually get to wild penguins in Antarctica? That is a question that you will see that, you will click it, and they will keep reading as your video plays because they want to know the answer. All right? The treaty requires we stay 15 feet away, but nobody told the penguins that rule. See, this is fun to read and at the same time builds that credibility for you. And something to note, this is written using the writing sample and AI profile that I provided at the beginning. So whatever writing sample and AI profile you make for you, it will sound like you and it will be written in a tone that you like. So I like this a lot, but it might not suit you because this isn't your writing style. We've been hearing a lot of really good feedback about how good the caption generation got when we implemented the AI profile and the writing samples. They're super powerful. All right. Is an Antarctica expedition really worth the journey? 1,000% yes. Of course it is. So these are all your options. And next to each one, you have a copy button. You just click it and it copies the text to the clipboard for you. All right. And then down here at the bottom, you have a caption history. So you can see this now shows up in the history, which this is what we just generated. But all the other generate captions that you do will show up here so you can go back and reference them or use them. A lot of people have generated the 3 options and they used one. The reason we have a history now is people were generating all those options and they would use one and then they'd want to go back and use the other ones because they love them all so much. So now you have a history and you can go back and see all of your previous captions. So that's Generate Captions.